Hey Nancy Drew Clue Crew, I'm Arglefumph. This is a death percent run for Nancy Drew, Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. The idea is that I reach a death scene as quickly as possible. So the fastest death to reach in this game is making the pipes explode in this dining room area. The next fastest death would be pulling the emergency brake, but in order to get to the emergency brake, you have to leave the dining room area, and you can't do that without talking to the Hardy Boys first. So obviously it's faster to get the death in the dining room area, that way you're not talking to the Hardy Boys. All you have to do is wait for these opening scenes to be over, then you rush over to the pipes. You're going to turn the pipe on, and then you're going to leave. Just leave the room, and it explodes. So the downside is, this is super boring. I had no fun practicing this particular speedrun. Just playing it over and over and over again, because it's mostly conversation. My final time is 3 minutes, 41 seconds, and 0.03 milliseconds, and it kinda hurts, the 0.03. I'm like, oh, I was so close to getting 3 minutes and 41 seconds. So close. So I did time it. I am in control of Nancy for about 7 seconds during this speed run. The rest is all conversations. This opening scene takes a while. Then we're gonna have a conversation with Charlena. And Nancy is going to talk twice. We also have like a minor cutscene with the pipes exploding. But really, like, I barely get a chance to.
Gosh. What in the world?
Hey, what's going on?
Every new attempt, you have to sit and watch these scenes for 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, before you actually get to move. So I found it very, very boring, and so that's why I decided not to retry this speed run, not to try it again, to try to cut out the 0.03 milliseconds of time. Because I'm not sure I did it perfectly. I think you could probably cut out 0.03 milliseconds. You could do it a little bit faster. We'll see when we actually reach the navigation part. We're still not at it. We have to talk to Charlena now. With this conversation, you have 3 options. You want to select the first option every single time because it's the fastest one.
Showing off in front of all of us minor celebrities. What was your
Oh,
name
and I forgot to
again?
mention earlier,
Nancy
at the
Drew.
very start
You
of the
and I
game, you
actually
want to
met.
click in the upper
Sort
left-hand
of.
corner.
I called
It
you not
skips
too
the
long ago
first
when I was at
opening
Shadow
cutscene.
Ranch. You gave me some information about Dirk Valentine.
Ah,
I'm still surprised
Nancy
Charlena
Drew.
doesn't remember
You remember
Nancy.
me?
No.
She would at least
What
remember
else do you know about
Dirk
Jake
Valentine, right?
Nancy.
Well, the conversation is interrupted, and here we go. We get to move.
excuse
I
me
move
for
my
a
mouse
second.
to the right-hand side of the screen. You turn right. You click forward many times. You take a left here.
Looks like
See,
somebody
yeah, I kind of
knew that.
hesitated a bit on the turning left part. So that's where you could lose 0.03
That
milliseconds
doesn't
and
look
get a
good.
time, which is technically under 3 minutes and 41 seconds. And here's the scene. Done. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching my death percent speedrun. Sorry that this is not an interesting game to do a death percent run for. It's all just cutscenes and only 7 seconds of action. On the bright side, that means I don't have a lot of time to screw things up in.